Hey guys, welcome back to the final part of Sonic's playthrough in Sonic Adventure, AQG back again. So yeah, last time if you missed it, we kind of like went through this weird Lost World ruin thing, and then we must have smoked something while we're in there because then we kind of like hallucinated and there was this girl and the Master Emerald Shrine was on fire and there was a bunch of Chow, I have no idea. Anyway, that doesn't really matter, I'm sure it was kind of just nothing. But Eggman was passing by, and that's more important, so apparently he has this big base set up in the Mystic Ruins. How did we not know this, Sonic, Tails? No one? How did you guys let this fly? This is embarrassing. But yeah, you come in here, and actually there's a bit of references here. Here's, I think this is Silver Sonic from Sonic 2. He has the bullet fingers, though he never used those. Might be something else, though, but that looks like Silver Sonic. What else over here? What else? Oh my god! Metal Sonic! This is the first time Metal Sonic has been on my channel because I did not play Sonic CD. I don't really like Sonic CD all that much, so maybe one day I'll just do a quick run through of it, but if I play Sonic CD, I'll want to get, you know, the good ending and all that, and that's a pain to get. Anyway, so we're coming up to the final stage, but for some reason we have to do this quick puzzle to get access to the final stage. I don't know why, but I never know how to do this puzzle. I usually just you know, trial and error my way through it. I'm trying to pick up on the patterns right now. I think this will do it. Yeah, there you go. It's not too difficult. You gotta make them all light up. We messed it up somehow. That's the first time I've done that. I impress even myself, ladies and gentlemen. There you go. Alright, don't press any more switches. And just through here is the final level of the game, or of Sonic's story. Final Egg. With another bangin' theme. I've said it multiple times, this game's OST is through the roof. Amazing. Easily one of my top 3s in the top 3 OSTs in the entire Sonic franchise. This, Unleashed comes to mind. Those are like the big two for me. I love Sonic Adventure 2s, I love Sonic Heroes, I love like Sonic 06 is another actually really underrated one. I think it gets overlooked because Sonic 06 itself isn't the best game, but you know, its OST is pretty good. What else? What else? Because part of the reason that makes OST stick out to me more than anything, the music is always good, right? But variety in an OST really matters. That's kind of what keeps people coming back and having multiple different. Everyone has their own favorite tracks when there's a lot of variety in the OST, as opposed to if it's like Sonic Adventure 2, if it's only like guitars the entire way through, it can easily get stale. Like, the compositions are still great, don't get me wrong, but, you know. Anyway, enough about that. Let's talk about the final egg. So, are they electrified? I can barely see. Because, yeah, there are electrified enemies. Am I hitting the blades or am I hitting... Let's see here. There you go. Okay. Apparently I'm just bad, guys. I'm sorry. But yeah, this stage will kind of put your reflexes to the test somewhat. Honestly, it really isn't that difficult of a stage at all. The entirety of the game, to be honest with you, nothing really truly tests you, which is part of the reason why Sonic Adventure isn't one of my top favorite like Sonic games ever. This is something I plan to do a video on later on, but difficulty I think is important in a game, and this is something the sequel has over Adventure 2, over Sonic Adventure. Sonic Adventure 2 kind of, you know, tries to get to the limits of all the playstyles it features, which I like. Sonic Adventure, first 3D game, they're kind of messing around, seeing what works, what doesn't, all that jazz. Anyway, we're in the second segment of Final Egg with a kick-ass track, man. The guitar just goes off. And to go back to my OST rant just a second ago, this is what makes it much more impactful when the guitars do go off. If every track isn't like this, some tracks are more reserved, some tracks use like some more brass in their instrumentation. I don't know. But so that makes it so that when the guitar like finally rips through and look at this, man. This is it. This is the big Eggman bass, man. So yeah. We're over a bottomless pit currently. And I just wanted to show you the bottomless pit, trust me, it's not that I missed my jump. But yeah, you can't afford to fall, so maybe it's not the most challenging game, but definitely this is the most challenging it has been so far, and you have to be careful, you have to be mindful of your jumps. I haven't really talked about Sonic's jumps. This is one of the more floatier Sonic jumps out there. I'd even say more like floatier than the classic games. Yeah, you can, if you hold it down, you can like stay in the air for a while, for a long time. So it's not too hard to make your jumps. If you have too much momentum, I already mentioned this at the beginning of the playthrough. But if you have too much momentum, you can immediately kill all your momentum by hitting B or X in the air. And what that will do will just, you know, Sonic will just uncurl from a ball, and there you go. You're just going to land where you're at. Anyway, you have to do homing attack chains here. You have to time your jumps correctly so that you don't hit these hammers. They can't damage you, but they're going to push you off, I guess, or inconvenience you. So, time your jumps. Take the elevator down here. Yeah, this is one of my favorite like stages for Sonic, yeah. In Sonic Adventure. Pretty cool music. A lot of decently fun obstacles to avoid. Sonic, again, the control is amazing, so whatever you want Sonic to do, he's gonna do. The only real like thing that could get in your way, I guess, is the camera. If you're a Sonic fan, then you already know this quite well. The camera, it's, you know, it comes under attack. And in some cases, I think it's not really justified. I think it's a bit unfair. In some games, the camera control is pretty good. Like, sometimes I would want to tell people, like, you have trouble with this camera. Just try playing Kingdom Hearts, man. Kingdom Hearts 1, the original, that camera was all over the place. I remember having a lot of trouble with that one. But in Sonic Adventure, the camera is kind of rough, I'll be honest with you. Sometimes, not all the time. Anyway, in this final segment, I don't know why the music goes back to its first version of the final egg. Like, the second version, we were amped up, man. I was ready to take on Eggman. I don't know why we're back to the first, like... I feel deflated now. I don't know. Couldn't we go back to the amazing guitars? And well, these are guitars technically, but you know, the guitar is like insane. The bass is going hard. You listen to that bass on that last track. What the hell? Anyway, here's this little room over here. What you can do with all these minions, if you can do it outside so that they don't hit you. But yeah, for some reason they can't. You know, they're programmed not to leave their quarters, and then you gather them around and light speed attack and take them all out. They spawn infinitely though, so they'll just keep coming back, but I guess it's one of the few applications of the light speed attack. It's a very nothing move, to be honest with you. You'll see that, like the light speed dash, that'll come back like in all of the, almost all the future games, but the light speed attack, not really. You know, this one was a bit of a miss. And yeah, I have nothing else to add, really. We're closing in on the end. This is Eggman's big base. Sonic's about to, like, finish him off for good. You know. This game's... Oh, okay. We want to give him orbit. Nice. Actually, funny enough, I was just talking about the light speed attack. That's usually what it does. Sometimes the homing isn't that accurate, especially in Sonic Adventure 2, I find. Where you just kind of give, like, some mechs orbit more than just attacking them, so... Oh no, I'm a robot. Actually, I'm a moon now. What? Yeah. Anyway, here we're fallen. There's gonna be a platform if we're lucky. I don't remember what it... oh, I missed it. No! That's like the speedrun strat right there. Instead of taking the spring up here, you could just land on the platform, but I wasn't good. Anyway. Yeah. Final egg. Eggman. I don't know. I have nothing else to add, really. We're in the end of the stage. We're at the end of the stage. Oh, actually, I should mention this, because this is going to be the final part. Oh, no! Oh, yeah, these enemies, too. They try to stun you with... They get their helmets out to, like, lock you in place, and then they ram you. If you mash the buttons, you know, quick enough, you're going to get out of that, no problem. And if you spin dash up here, which I'm failing to do... Oh my god. Trust me, guys, I don't usually have this much trouble with the game when I'm playing normally. Anyway, Sonic Head. That's pretty neat, I guess. Nice. But yeah, since this is the final part of the Sonic playthrough for Sonic Adventure, and I'm not going to start Tails right away. Like, I'm going to go in order. Sonic, Tails, Knuckles, Amy, Big, Gamma. I'm not going to go in order, or I'm going to go in order, but I'm not going to... Oh my god. Wow, Eggman's really been Eggman really hates us. He's using us as practice dolls. But yeah, I'm gonna take a break for a bit, try to do a different playthrough or a small like project, and come back and do Tails, and then we'll see how that goes from there. Anyway, just figured I'd mention that for anyone who's still watching the video this far in. You do like this quick light speed dash, and that's it. That's the level. Fun level, I say.
Yeah, not bad.
Now let's take on Eggman. The music is cool, but awkward silence. What the hell is that? What the hell? What are you doing here?
Well, if it isn't my pal Sonic, I'm surprised you made it this far.
Yeah. A centipede robot.
Hold it right there, Eggman.
Oh my god, he's destroying his own base. Or did Sonic destroy it throughout Final Egg? I don't know. Conveniently placed rocket so we can have a final confrontation. And the final boss, Egg Viper. And I don't like this boss. Yep. There's a lot of waiting here. So okay, so here's how it goes. Well, that's one part I like about the fight. Get a load of this. Get a load of this. And then he kind of like does that, and then he pops in like. So how the pacing of the fight is gonna go. He's gonna do like 2 or 3 attacks before he gives you an opening to attack him, and you really don't do anything. Like here, he's gonna charge up a laser, run away from that. And the first one where he like fires multiple lasers in a row, you can also get through that by just running. Most attacks you can clear by just running. And then you do a homing attack chain, and you can hit him once he decides to give you an opening. What he's doing there is also charging another laser, so that's a very redundant attack. And yeah, you just, you know, avoid. And then he comes back up, he's going to charge up another laser, get out of the way of that, and he should give us another opening here. Homing attack chain. Try not to spam your homing attacks, because dying to this guy is very annoying, because then you have to wade through his patterns all over again. So run. Try maybe not run too far, because yeah, he usually doesn't get a load of this that many times. Anyway, this attack is kind of annoying for me to dodge. He kind of just goes through, trying to hit you. Try to like juke the lasers left and then go right or the opposite, whatever. And yeah, that's hit number 4. 2 more to go. And this is when the fight starts to get kind of interesting. So he does the get a load of this again. I see it. So I see it, Eggman. I've gotten a load, and he finally starts. This attack first, I guess. He shoots his 2 like pizza blades or whatever at you. Then you can jump on them, hit him from there, and that's when he finally starts actually being a bit smart and destroying the platforms. And there you go. If he did that one more time, we'd be done. But instead, he doesn't do that, and he tries his pizza attack again. And then you can just jump on that. Give him a good boop in the head. I missed him, but I think he's gonna do it again. I think this you can't fail too much at, because he's gonna destroy the platforms for you. So try not to suck. Again, I usually don't miss these, but I don't know, man. I don't know. Maybe he's gonna destroy 2 more platforms? Yeah, exactly. This actually makes the final part of the fight a bit harder. We'll see here, we'll see. So we attack him, and that's it. But it's not actually over yet, because he's up to something. What is he doing?
Watch out.
It's not over. Oh, he's up to something. He's not dead yet. Because I messed this up the first time.
He's up to something.
Just get out of the way of that, and you're good. I made it harder on myself by missing one of the attacks, so I only had 2 platforms.
Hey, I'll play with you some other time.
Anyway, so yeah, just make sure you're out of the way of that. When he like lunges at you, it has a considerable tell, so it's easy to see coming. But if you're bad like me, then you're gonna mess it up. Anyway, and yeah, we foiled Eggman, and then we're outside of his base. He's running away, and Sonic's like, I'm not gonna chase him down. He's learned his lesson, surely. Oh, Tails! Yo, Tails! By the way, this doesn't make sense. We're gonna see why. Because Sonic and Tails meet up here after Sonic's story and after Tails' story. At the end of Tails' story, we're also fighting Eggman, so how was he in both places? I don't know. We're gonna see that when we cap off Tails' story, though. But yeah, that is Sonic the Hedgehog's story. The first story out of the 6 in Sonic Adventure. And I think he's singing his own song. It's a good song, I can't blame him. And yeah, so Sonic's is easily the longest story out of the 6. The rest of them should drop a lot faster than that, and then especially Tails's. Well, actually, not only Tails's, because it shares some segments with Sonic. So whenever I get around to it, I'll be cutting out some things like the Sky Chase levels and all that. But yeah, and the Sonic song playing, it doesn't matter. I think this is Ted Poley. No, wait, let me not say who it is, because I don't remember. Let's actually Google that real quick. SA1, it doesn't matter. Put the almost quality in the gaming over here. Who sings it? Alright, let's see. It's just giving me YouTube videos. This is very professional. No, I didn't need to look it up beforehand. Shut up. Yeah. By Tony Harnell. Tony Harnell. Yeah. Anyway. What happens, I will never give up. So, yeah. Honestly, overall, for Sonic's playthrough, for the first, like, 3D Sonic experience ever, I really enjoyed this game. I'll be honest, part of me kind of wishes we had gotten something like this, but fully Sonic. I imagine that would have been pretty fun. If it was 30 stages of just Sonic doing his thing. But they were really ambitious with this one. I kind of briefly hinted at this earlier in the playthrough. But yeah, they kind of wanted to do like all of it, you know? Since Sonic 3 and Knuckles was the last big game, we had like 3 playable characters there. Let's go ham. Why not have everyone here, you know? So they were very ambitious, not even to mention the mini games and all that. The Chow Garden, the Sky Chase stuff, the kart racing, the hover carts or whatever those are in Twinkle Park. Snowboarding, you know, this game was very ambitious for what it tried to do, and a very ambitious storyline. And you're meant to, like, the presentation of the game is pretty interesting as well, where, like, it's 6 storylines, and by going through all 6, you're going to be getting more and more context to what's going on. Because I know you're pretty smart viewers watching this. Most likely you've put together, if you haven't played this game before, but most likely you've put together that the stuff we've seen in the Lost World and the daydreaming stuff, that's probably gonna lead to something. If I had to guess, you know, maybe. But yeah, the other 5 stories give you more context on that, and yeah, pretty ambitious way to put together a first 3D outing, if I say so myself. Pretty cool. They would also carry this over into like future games. Sonic Adventure 2 and Sonic Heroes kind of do this. Not to mention some of the handheld games as well. So, pretty neat, I think. And yeah, that's about all I really have to say about the game so far. I'll be taking a break a bit, not for too long, I hope. I'm going to be recording Tales pretty soon. But I'm gonna try to do like another project after this. Like another playthrough, maybe another video essay, to kind of just test out what's working on the channel, what do people like watching, you know. So I hope you've enjoyed it. I hope you enjoyed the romp here with Sonic. Let me know your thoughts on Sonic Adventure. Is Sonic your favorite playable character? Most probably, but if it's someone else, if you prefer Knuckles or whatever, let me know in the comments. If you hate this game, also let me know in the comments. Hell yeah, Tony Harnell. Yeah. And Sonic's chilling on the beach. Very nice. Alright, that was Sonic's playthrough. Come back next time when we start on Tails. See ya soon.